Hello friends, I am back with Alka's POV, point of view. Friends, it's been more than a year now since I have started these videos, and now I'm requesting you to please subscribe to my channel and also to share my videos, and if you like them, to press the like button. Today I will be talking to you about the vibrations that exist between people, and we should be able to recognize those vibrations. There are some who have very good, lovely feelings for us, but there are some who are actually not expressing themselves directly but not having very good vibrations towards us. Friends, years ago in olden days, there were clear indications of who was your friend and who was your enemy. The kings of olden days had people who favored them and people who were their enemies, and they knew it and they lived by it. In cities and towns, there were people, there were families, some got along very well, some were having enemies. In the same family, there were relatives, some of them were well-wishers and some were jealous and did not give you good vibes. Now, what I was trying to say that in these times, everyone has got mixed. I'm not saying some people do know who is not friendly towards them and who is friendly towards them, but more or less, we fail to recognize who is our well-wisher and who's not. Because now it's a farcical life. It is people in disguise, and we don't really know who is what. It's very important to try to see through these vibrations and recognize the good people, the friendly people, and those who don't really wish well for you. I don't know how we are supposed to manage this, but there is a certain kind of chemistry between two people, and that chemistry is based on the vibrations that go between us. There is a kind of a magnetism. When two people attract towards each other, then you can feel the magnetism. But sometimes we fail to see when there is a repulsion between two people because of the lack of magnetic force. Today I will end what I am saying with a small tale. There was a king, a very noble king, very popular king, and he used to sit in his court and listen to the people of his state. Once there was a businessman who was sitting there, and when the king looked at him, he got very difficult kind of vibes from him. He did not know the man, yet he started wondering why he was feeling this way about that man. He called his minister and told him this. I don't know why, but I'm getting very peculiar vibrations from this person. So the minister said, well, I will find out. After the court got over, the minister went to that businessman and he started talking to him and asked him, what do you do? Where do you come from? And that man said, I have a business of selling sandalwood. Nowadays, the prices have gone up, so very few people are buying from me. I'm very disturbed. So now I'm waiting for the king to die, because when the king will die, all my sandalwood will get sold. The minister heard him and thought about it. After some time, the minister went to this man and said, listen, in our palace, there is a particular kitchen where the king's food is cooked. And for that, we need wood. So I would like you to send about 30-40 kilos of sandalwood to the palace every day, so that the food for the king can be cooked on that. That businessman was elated and he started doing that. He started selling wood to the palace. Now, while he was doing this, he started feeling, oh God, please give a long life to the king, because it's only because of him that I have got this business going. And after some days, when the court was there, and that same businessman was sitting in the court, and the king saw him, the king wondered why he did not feel any antagonism that day. In fact, he felt some kind of bliss by seeing that man. He called the minister and asked him, why is it that last time I felt this way, but today it is a very different feeling? And the minister told him the whole story. So friends, from this you can make out that we do get indications, but we have to teach ourselves, train ourselves to recognize these vibrations and then have relationships accordingly. A lot of people nowadays get fooled, get tricked, get scammed, conned. Every day in the newspaper we read about these things. Why? Because we just don't think, we don't use our brains before dealing with people. We have to be more cautious, more careful. I hope you liked what I said. Thank you very much.